Very
He
good.
had one giant blunder.
It's a big blunder.
It's a big one. Yeah.
I'll get you.
Kind of the worst blunder almost.
The worst blunder you can make. It's the worst. It involves every bad thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guns, kids, lies.
But didn't he take it back before they
He did, but
got him?
But the problem is, those people sued him and won $965 million.
That's a lot of money.
And in Connecticut, he won a lot. They won a large settlement in Texas, but in Texas it's capped. So I think it's capped at like $700 and something thousand. So even though it might have been like $40 million, really he has to pay $750,000 per one. So it was like $1.5 million or something.
Mm-hmm.
But then the Connecticut one's not capped. The Connecticut one's different.
Yeah, isn't it like $1 billion?
It's close to $1 billion. Yeah.
That's a pretty funny way to end a
Is he
trial.
on a payment plan? Like, how's he?
Who was the judge? Fucking
how
Dr.
can-
Evil?
How can you ever? How can you ever come up with that number? That number's so crazy. The number only exists if you're trying to just put someone out of business, like completely and forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still going, isn't he? Is he still going?
Yeah,
He's
but
not going to be able to make a fucking billion, dude.
this is impossible. So, but the other question is,
Yeah, true.
if it goes back to trial, do they reduce them? Like, how does that work? Are you allowed to appeal? Like, how does that
I would
work?
imagine you can appeal. I mean, it's probably pretty. I don't know. Who knows? I'm just like
This could go on forever and just bleed him financially.
He should
just
get a
from the
pirate
legal
ship.
fees.
He should go out to the seas.
true.
And broadcast from the seas. He should save up enough money to buy a boat.
Should buy Epstein's Island.
He should.
It's for sale.
What's going on with it?
It's for sale.
Nobody wants it.
Do you want it?
I
What are
can't
you trying
afford
to
it.
say? You trying to say you want it?
They open like a sandals.
Yeah,
open up
I'll
a sandals,
fucking
dude.
buy it.
Open up. It's a waste
You know
of a good
what kind
island.
of ghosts would be floating around that
Yeah.
island?
Young, hot ghosts.
Russian.
The best ghosts of all time.
You'd be chasing them like, no.
Come back, haunt me.
They come in. "Ooh."
I'm lonely. I'm over here watching Avatar by myself.
Whoa,
Bespoke. That's
No, is
it.
this it?
dude.
It's $55 million.
Bro.
55 mil.
Scroll back up so I can get an overhead again. Look at that.
There's the temple.
That's a
Can you
10.
imagine if I opened up a podcast studio where Epstein's Island used to be?
I mean,
Just imagine. So where do they fly them in? They fly them in
So,
somewhere else, and
I
then they have to
think
yacht
actually
it out there?
Whatever it's called, the Big St. James has a airstrip on it, and then they take a boat over. So he's
So,
got on 2 islands, actually.
What's stopping you from
So
doing
this is
dude?
like, did you see The Glass Onion? Did you see that, Jamie?
I did not
The
watch it yet.
Netflix.
No.
It's the new
started.
Knives Out. It's
Yeah.
fun. It's good. But the dude is kind of like an Elon Musk character, and he owns an island just like
Go.
this.
You fly into St. Thomas and take a private helicopter.
It's amazing. Nobody wants that island. Do you know how many recording pieces of equipment you have to tear down every wall? Every wall's
True.
bugged.
Yeah.
Everything. There's probably every fucking picture. The eyes are filming you.
yeah, shit.
Great St. James.
I mean, I'd imagine you want to demolish everything anyway.
So you have to land on that one little island that's a landing strip, and then that's a helipad. It says, is that a landing strip too?
I thought this one did, but it said you land in St. Thomas, so that might be a
Oh.
little further back here, and then you take
Dude,
a
you could.
boat or
Did they
helicopter.
bulldoze the temple?
No, that's not his island. That's not the same island. That's the island where you can land. That's
landing.
close
No, this
by.
is the island.
This is
That's
Little
his
St.
island?
Yeah.
Oh, so he has a helipad.
Correct.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm
They
sorry.
might
I was
have- Or this
confused.
picture
Or
was
is that
taken.
temple's
I
up
thought
there?
they were saying that this is the place where you can land. I'm like, where the fuck are you going to
That
land on
could
this
be it,
little
yeah.
rock?
You think someone would demolish the temple?
You should put your podcast studio in the temple, dude.
Well, why would they demolish anything?
I didn't
If
know.
if it's valuable, somebody might want it as is. There's a lot of nutty fucking people in the world. You know,
True.
if you're like some Saudi billionaire and you're drinking whiskey and you're like, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy that fucking island. Ah! Just like they bought the WWE. I'm going to buy that fucking island.
It's pretty funny.
I'm going to stick it in Clinton's face. Look where I am. Do you recognize this room? You should.
Yeah. I know what you're doing there.
Yeah.
I think people
Trump only hung out with the staff.
I only went there
Just a
26
second.
times.
26 is a lot.
26 is not a lot of times.
That's incriminating.
There's so many days in the year.
Yeah, that was no one talks about that
Yeah, really
anymore.
good
that was
clip.
a
It's
weird
only
one. That
26
is good.
times.
You got a good Clinton.
It's not bad. I got to listen to him. If I listen to him, I can get it
Yeah.
pretty good.
What's he up to now?
Not much. Hiding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
the world's
done, though.
turned on him.
Yeah, but he's also.
Oh yeah, he had some rough
He's
ones.
old, bro.
Hill
Well,
Dog
he's old
had
as
some rough
shit.
ones.
He's not just old. He's old. He had heart problems. Then he got on a vegan diet. And the vegan diet is like, you got to do that. You got to be real good with that. If you want to do that and be healthy, you have to really dot your I's and cross your T's and make sure you get all your macronutrients and shit. And You got to take supplements. He just looks like this.
You're in ketosis, man.
I was. I had
You
a week.
out of ketosis?
So I started getting like restless leg for my whole body. I did a week.
Oh.
It felt awesome. I felt great. Then like the last
Restless
night.
leg felt great.
No, I'm saying before that. I was like, I got out of the keto flu, and all of
I
a
was
sudden,
like, maybe there's something to restless leg.
no, I hate it. But I had it in my arms too. I was like a dead bug. I was in my bed, and I was just like, kind of. I think it was an electrolyte thing. I looked it up. So I'm gonna try it again. I think I fucked up my electrolytes.
Yeah,
Dude,
do you take
it's-
an electrolyte supplement?
Nah.
You should.
I was
Everybody
just
should.
Yeah, I
So
was,
easy. Take this stuff called liquid IV. It's the shit. You
I
dump
have
it
it.
in
It's in
water,
fucking-
shake it up.
We got a lot of it.
Tastes great.
Yeah, I got to do that.
Filled with vitamins and electrolytes. Like so many people are deficient in certain nutrients, and so many people are dehydrated.
Yeah,
It's so easy to be dehydrated. Like you really should be drinking water all the fucking time.
yeah. Yeah, dude, I felt good though. I didn't realize how different you feel. First of all,
yeah.
you don't need really to eat them. I was crushing carbs.
Yeah.
And I went down to like not eating any. I'm like, oh, I didn't know I didn't need that my
Yeah.
whole life. I've been primarily eating those.
I think different people react different ways. I have a buddy that's been on keto now for like 6 months. He's lost 60 pounds. He looks fucking great. He said, I'm never going back again. Dana White is another one. Dana White lost like 40 pounds. And he's like, dude, I'm eating like this for the rest of my life. He goes, it was all just sugar and bullshit and carbs. And he was having all sorts of health problems.
Mm-hmm.
But my buddy looks fucking great. John Dudley. He looks great. He's like thin now. Like I could hardly recognize him. He's 6'5", and now he's 200 pounds.
Oh, wow.
Like that's crazy. He was like at one point in time, he was like 250, probably even higher. He's a big boy. And now he looks fucking lean and mean. He's like, my joints feel amazing. My energy levels are great.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's for everybody. I don't think there's a one-size-fits-all diet.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people that just go vegan and they're fine. And I know a lot of people that try it and their body gets fucked up. I just think everybody's different, man.
You think that happened to Bill Clinton?
He looks like shit.
Yeah.
But I think it's also
How old
guilt.
is he?
It's
He's
a lot
old
of
as
guilt.
fuck, right?
A lot of sleepless nights. It's a lot of thinking about all the shit he did.
Imagine the internet coming out after you're like towards the end, that comes out, and they're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Well, not just that, but having to live with being the president and all of the shit that you gave the fucking thumbs up to, and all the people that died, and all the countries that got invaded, and all the fucking black ops that we don't know about, and all the people that got assassinated, and all the people that, like, how about the Obama administration? How many people died from drone strikes that were innocent?
Yeah.
A lot. It was in the 90% range
Yeah, there's a lot.
of civilians, of innocent people that were died in these targeted surgical drone strikes.
Ugh.
Isn't that an amazing term you could use?
Surgical?
For a missile with a bomb on the end.
Yeah. You're very precise.
Surgical strikes.
Dude,
Missed it again.